we wanted to do this webinar because we were getting a lot of people saying to us that they've gotten bridal traffic, and it's a lot to get through. But there seemed to be a call for us to sort of cherry pick, if you will, the most salient parts of bridal traffic. And what our aim is to break down search engine optimization into sort of bite-sized pieces, but make it friendly, make it easy to understand. There's one piece I wanted to also mention is that then we're gonna try to, well, we're not going to try to, we are going to apply everything we've just gone through to 3 of the magazine readers' websites, right? So we've chosen 3 sites that we want to then sort of look at and say, okay, everything we just looked at, this is how each of those steps would apply to the live sites as we go along. All right, so let's first talk about the tools. In bridal traffic itself, we go through extensively these tools. SEO Toolbar is every SEO's best friend. It's a toolbar that you can download from SEOtoolbar.com, or sorry, SEObook.com. You do have to be using Firefox to download it, so make sure you do that.
Basically, keyword research is going to come into fruition in so many different ways of your online marketing strategy. One, like Chris mentioned, you want to know, for instance, if you are a florist in Dallas, well, you want to know how many people are typing in, Dallas wedding flowers or Dallas wedding companies, Dallas wedding florists. So for instance, if 3,000 people type in Dallas wedding florist and only 500 people type in Dallas wedding flowers, well, we know which keyword that we want to put more emphasis on, because there's a better chance that we would get an additional 2,000 people to visit my site just for focusing in on that one particular keyword. And all of this data is available for free just by using the Google Keyword Research tool.
Off-page factors. Biggest of the factors. This is so important. Remember we said before 15% of SEO is on-page factors, all the stuff we just went through. Well, the big gorilla in the room is the off-page factors. And it's basically, the way Jason likes to put it is that think of Google like an election. And maybe I'll let you talk to it. But Jason and I have been working together for a long time, and I've yet to really hear or see a better explanation than that one, because and the election, what we're talking about is that the sites that are top ranking have more votes, and a vote is a link essentially. And in most instances, the links that are being built out there right now, or aren't being built, more to the point, right now by your competitors, do not have the keywords in the links. So if there's one thing that you get really good at, it's not video, it's not blogging, it's not social marketing, it's link building. So that's about it. Now we're going to get into looking at websites.
So basically, we had a few people that had submitted their websites for a site review prior to us actually hopping on this webinar tonight. And as a member of WedLock, you have the opportunity to do this, and we do these webinars twice a month. So if we do not select you tonight, certainly submit your site for a webinar. You can email Jane, Jayne at wedlockmag.com, and then just say, hey, can you please consider me for a site review maybe in the next webinar, and we'll certainly consider that. So for the sake of time, I think we just picked out 3 for right now.
Yeah, it was kind of a crapshoot. But okay, so the first one we have here is watercoolerweddings.com, Water Cooler Weddings and Events by Michelle. Do you know what a water cooler wedding is? Is that a term that is common?
No, I think it's probably it's just something that she's doing that's a little bit unique. First thing, we're not only going to talk about SEO, we're also going to make some some comments on what we think would convert a little bit better for you too.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to stay a little bit away from the design of a site, because I always think design is so subjective that what one person would like, another person doesn't like at all. I would like to see, it's funny that you've got your phone number in your title tag up here, but people probably are going to miss that. I'd make a big deal about your phone number right up here in the top right. I love the fact you've got Wedding Wire rated 2010 up there. That's a really smart thing to have up there. But also, put your phone number up there at the top right.
All right. In your title tag at the top, this is an SEO kind of trick. where it says water cooler weddings and events by Michelle, I'd be willing to bet that if I did a search on Google for water cooler weddings, you'd probably come up #1. However, if I wanted to do a search for, you know, and it's not really even, I don't even see realistically on your page what you are. I don't get the idea of what you actually do just by looking at your page from a glance. But yeah, you're actually #1 on Google, and you see how Google bolds water cooler weddings. That's typically because you know, that's what shows up in your title tag. Chris, go to the top there with your mouse. Yeah, that's the title tag, and that's why Google is actually throwing you at the top there, because you have water cooler weddings in your title tag. If you want to include that, I would include that at the end and not necessarily the beginning. In the beginning, I'm assuming that you are from Dallas, and I think that you are like a wedding planner. So I'm not sure, but I'm just saying that because I haven't looked at your website fully. But I would put in there Dallas wedding planner dash, you know, maybe Dallas wedding planners, and then maybe a hyphen with the company, Water Cooler Weddings or something. This way, when somebody types in a Google search for Dallas wedding planner, you would have a more of a chance to rank than that, because nobody's really typing in your name unless you're like Nike or a big brand.
Right.